It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. EU nation warns of gas crisis domino effect. Okay, and I've been talking about this for some time, but there's been a series of issues that have been happening in Europe as of late, ever since Russia decided to stop providing gas to Europe, as well as oil. You know, we all know that gas is essential to the European Union because, well, through gas, a lot of European corporations and factories and power plants and even certain power grids around the country run on fuel. They run on gas, to some extent, and without gas, people are unable to provide heat to their homes, not unless you have a electrical furnace, which could be connected to the wall and then provides a flame, which in turn heats up your whole home, through the heat that comes out of the vents and throughout your house. But gas is essential to the European Union, and without gas, Europe could face a crisis, what is known as a recession. But Russia stopped providing gas to Europe because of the sanctions that was put upon them. You see, because Europe had a hand, or may I say NATO, which is actually, NATO had a hand in putting the sanctions on Russia alongside of the, Europe had a hand in putting sanctions on Russia with the United States. And the United States, as far as we know, is an enemy of Russia. The failure by one European country to fill storage facilities before November 1st will put the entire bloc in danger, Dutch authorities warn. See, as you heard there, it says a gas crisis in any one EU country would provoke a domino effect and quickly spread throughout the bloc, according to Dutch Climate and Energy Minister Rob Jetten. It's good if some member states can fill their gas storages by November 1st, but if other countries fail to reach 80%, particularly big countries like Germany, then you have to be aware that this will be a domino effect for the whole of Europe, Jetten told Politico magazine on Tuesday. The minister noted that in the event of a cessation of Russia gas supply, the Netherlands will stand with neighboring countries. Meanwhile, Jetten stressed that tapping the Groningen gas field, once one of Europe's largest fields of the continent's major source of gas for decades, would be an option of last resort. In 2019, the Dutch government announced that the giant field in the northeastern part of the country would be shuttered by October 2022 to limit the seismic risk in the region, with gas only to be extracted thereafter in the event of extreme weather or unforeseen circumstances. Last week, the nation lifted all restrictions on coal-fired power stations to reduce natural gas consumption, while making an urgent appeal to businesses to save as much energy as possible ahead of the winter season. Jetten plans to present a plan this week on building 2 nuclear power plants in the country. So this gas crisis is judgment from the Lord. Zephaniah 3 verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. And what are we seeing here? We're seeing judgment being carried out upon Europe. Okay? We're seeing that judgment being carried out upon them. And Europe, when it comes to wickedness, being proud and wicked against the Lord, Europe is no better. The European Union is no better. It is no better. Okay? He faileth not, the Lord faileth not when it comes to bringing his judgment to light. But the unjust knoweth no shame. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom is on to the next one.